everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Darya Lisserman. I am talking all about Chicago because I live here. I'm also a realtor, so I sell here and the neighboring suburbs. So today I want to talk to you about West Loop. West Loop is a very cool neighborhood here in Chicago. It's very close to our Loop, which is our downtown area. West Loop is fantastic because it basically connects you to all different areas, which is Chicago and also the neighboring suburbs. There's very good access to the highway, both going north and west. So a lot of people that choose West Loop either work in Chicago or need to have easy access to the highway to get to the suburbs. West Loop has pretty good schooling if you have school-aged kids. West Loop mostly is surrounded by mid-rises and lofts. There's might be one or two high-rise buildings in the West Loop that are closer to the Loop area, but as you go kind of west into West Loop, there's really not that much of high-rise living over there. Mostly lofts and condos and townhomes. Not too many single-family homes in West Loop. I honestly, after working for so many years, I don't think I've ever been in a single-family home in the West Loop. West Loop is great because it has two really nice districts. One district is right on Randolph Street. That has a lot of nightlife, mostly clubs, bars, and really amazing dining. If you visit Chicago, you'll probably see in one of our local magazines advertising one of the restaurants on Randolph because the dining there is absolutely amazing. There's also a second part of West Loop. It's called Greektown, and Greektown is exactly what it sounds like. It has a lot of yummy Greek food that is probably the best in Chicago. Delicious. So if you're a foodie, West Loop is definitely a place that you want to visit or definitely live in because it's delicious. West Loop also has a bunch of boutiques. And it's a very nice place where you could just literally walk to places. You really don't need a car in West Loop, but you can have a car if you want to, because everything's pretty much walking distance. One thing that I will say about West Loop is that it's not the cheapest area in Chicago. Affordable housing is hard over there, so it's definitely on the pricier side, and there's not a lot of yard space. Most people have decks in West Loop, so if you want an outdoor area, definitely think of getting either a balcony or a deck in West Loop. Lots of people with pets. There's a wonderful park there, and lots of people have pets in West Loop. West Loop is a combination of kind of newer construction. I want to say starting from 1998 to 2000, and a combination of really old lofts that were at one point warehouses that were converted into residential housing. So that's pretty much West Loop, and I strongly suggest that you consider that area if you are thinking about living in Chicago, because it is definitely one of our prime neighborhoods here in Chicago. Thank you very much for tuning in. This is Darya, and I hope you come back to my channel.